Hey there. We were researching the history of the MCU as it pertains to Earth. And even though our videos about what order to watch the MCU starts with World War II, MCU beings were here long before that. Today's story goes back nearly 1,000 years and takes us to the Far East. Heian-kyo, one of the former names of current-day Kyoto, Japan, was the capital of Japan for over 1,000 years, from 794, when the Emperor Kanmu moved the capital from Nagaoka-ryo, until 1868. There was a brief interruption in 1180 when the capital moved to Fukuhara-kyo for just a little bit of time. The samurai period of Japan is really interesting, but that's another video, or rather, a series of other videos, since it lasts nearly 700 years. For the most part, it also has nothing to do with the Marvel Universe. Yet. In this video, we talk about a specific conflict at Heian-kyo, which happened in 1084. This was the inaugural battle between the Eternals and the Deviants. The Deviants were referred to as Oni by the Japanese, as this was the term used for demons and ogres in Japanese folklore, and they didn't have Google at the time. The scariest of the deviant Oni was called Kappa, or Child from the River, as it resembled the Japanese Kappa mythical creature. The Eternals, Makari, the fastest woman on Earth, and Druig, the controller of minds, both of whom we see again in the Eternals movie, and Yoshiie Minamoto of the Minamoto clan team up to defeat the Oni. It should be noted that Minamoto no Yoshiie was an actual leader in Japanese history. He was responsible for creating the powerful Minamoto clan, although Yoritomo, the first Japanese shogun, is often thought to be the most famous in the clan. An Oni was terrorizing the city of Heian-kyo, and Yoshiie had decided that he would hunt it down. On one occasion, he came across Makari and Druig battling a monster using their superpowers. In return for Yoshiie's promise to keep their presence a secret, the Eternals agreed to help Yoshiie eliminate the Oni. This agreement was made without any supernatural coercion from Druig, although he does apply influence to Yoshiie later when a second Oni appears and he needs to control Yoshie's body to vanquish the Oni. As a token of appreciation from Yoshiie, the Eternals were gifted with Oni Kirimaru, the Oni Slayer Katana. Other Marvel events that were set in Japan are the Iron Man Zodiac battle from 2010, the Wolverine skirmishes with Omega Red et al. In 2011, after which the rest of the X-Men also have adventures in Japan, and that's followed by Blade's Quest for Vengeance, which begins in Japan, but later takes him to other Southeast Asian destinations. These were all covered in the Marvel anime series. The MCU visits Japan in Captain Marvel, Endgame, and of course, Eternals, as well as a Daredevil, Iron Fist, and What If series. There's also a short mention of Loki. So that's the MCU in Japan, so far. Who knows, maybe there's more coming. 2025 is supposed to be a big year for the universe. What would you like to see Marvel do, particularly in Asia? There's a pretty big monster heritage here, you know, not to mention the whole concept of Bushido, as well as a plethora of martial arts that could really give Marvel a lot to work with. Who knows, maybe one of your ideas will become an MCU reality. That'd be great. Hope to see you again in the next video. See ya!